Hi, my name is Stephen Lyford, and I'm here with you with your next installment of Migraine International Patient's Perspective. Today's show is about the Emgality injection. I'm going to show you how the Emgality injection can be done without pain and without anxiety. Now, this can be transferred over to Ajovy or any other injection that is done with the injector pen, Amavig, and Ajovy, or Emgality. So, Migraine International Patient's Perspective is a show about migraines. It's about our experiences and our interaction between each other, migraine sufferers. We try not to do this show from a clinical perspective, that is, doctors talking about how they treat migraines. It's more about how us as migraine sufferers, how we feel, how our perspective about how we have had to deal with migraines, interact with doctors, clinics, our migraines themselves, the way the treatments have gone, and things like that. Before we get started with the Emgality, couple of different things. What are your triggers? Now, most of us use the Migraine Buddy app. Now, in the app, one of the things that you have to choose is what do you think caused the migraine? And what they're talking about is the triggers. Now, we have many triggers that can start your migraine. So let's talk about our trigger of the week. For example, one of the triggers that I have found, and this is just one of the triggers that I have found is any drink that has red dye in it. That would include going to, let's say, for example, we have a restaurant here called Applebee's. Now, Applebee's has some wonderful raspberry iced tea. I really love it, but every time I drink it, I get a heavy duty migraine. And then when I drink Hawaiian Punch, I get a migraine. Anytime I drink the red Gatorade, I get a migraine. So I have figured out that one of my triggers is any drink that has a red dye in it is a severe migraine trigger for me. So you have to figure out what your triggers are. So that's our trigger for the week is red dye. So think about your triggers, and we will leave that as our trigger of the week. So our topic today, and this week we're not going to have a guest. Our topic for today is the Emgality injection. Now, I've done this video in my migraine group many times, but I thought I would share this so it can go beyond the group and out into the public in general. Is the injection for Emgality. So, for those of you that are hesitating letting your doctor give you the Emgality injection, we're going to show this to you. Emgality comes in a box like this, and it's an injector pen. Okay, so the pen comes in this little box. Okay, and it's packaged like this. Okay, so take the pen out of the box. I'm going to show you this in real time. So, the pen itself Looks like this. Let me see if I can do this and make it look coordinated. All right, on this end of the pin, you'll see the arrow, and the arrow shows you the direction to twist this off to expose the needle. Okay? Now the other end of the pin, let's see. The other end pin, you'll see the lock. Okay? Now the locking mechanism, you twist it from the lock position to the unlock position. Okay? Now, you'll see the button on the end. When we're ready to inject, we're going to push that button, and you're going to hear 2 clicks. The first click tells you that the medicine is being injected. The second click tells you that the medicine is finished and you're done. And then you can pull the pin away from your body. And what I do when I'm done is I put the cap back on after I'm finished injecting the medicine. Now, the two major tips that I give people about Emgality and the way to inject it, the way to inject it so that you don't experience pain is, first of all, I take the medicine out of the refrigerator several hours before injection so that it gets up to room temperature. Okay? So if the medicine is at room temperature, it's going to sting less when it goes in. Okay? If it's cold, like it came right out of the refrigerator, when it injects into your body, it's going to give quite a sting, like a bee sting. Okay? The second thing that you want to do is to get yourself an ice pack. The kind you put on your head, the blue liquid kind that you put on your head for your headaches, is not going to be quite cold enough. So if you have a sandwich bag or something like that, you can put real ice in. Or if you have one of those hard cooler packs that you can get, and you put that and bring that for your injection, and you put it up against the spot on your body where you're going to do the injection, and you leave it there for 4 or 5 minutes until you can pinch yourself and not feel it, and it will numb the area. So when you finish and you've got that numbed, then you're ready to go. So I've almost gotten the area on me cold enough because I've been doing this since before we started the video. So we're about ready to do this, and I'll show you in just a second. I'll stand up, and just remember, we're going to unlock. We're going to unlock, and we're going to press the pin, and then we're going to hear 2 clicks. Okay? So we're going to take the pin out of the box. We'll stand it up on the desk here. Okay, you see I've got the blue ice pack. Adjust the camera down a little bit. I've had this on my side. And then one thing I haven't mentioned yet is you want to choose an area that's got a little bit more fat or, okay, I'm going to twist it in the direction that comes off. Okay, and then where's the locking mechanism? Okay, so I'm going to turn it in the direction of unlock. Okay, so now it's unlocked. And I'm going to go to the area that's really cold, which is right up under here. Okay, I got it up under there. Now listen. Okay, we heard 2 clicks, right? No pain, no gain, okay? So we're done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end, I'm going to put it back on. I'll put this back in the box. So, if you do the Emgality, when you first get the product, with the product, they should send you paperwork where you can ask them to send you a sharps container. A sharps container is a disposal device. It's usually red with a white top, where you can dispose of the needles. You do not want to put these in the trash. The sharps container is about the size of a bread box. It's about this wide and about yay tall, and it should hold up to 100 of these. So, and when you get ready to discard those, you can take it to your doctor's office, fire station, or police station, and they should dispose of those for you. So, like I said, you want to find a place to inject yourself that has a little bit more meat on it. Ladies either do them on their thighs, their backsides. Guys can do them, either around their middle. Some people do them on the backs of their arms, around their bellies. What is more comfortable for you? I do it because I have a little extra padding in the front. But I have had people tell me that they couldn't have done this without this video, because it gave them more confidence and made it more comfortable to do the injection. So we're going to wrap this up, and I hope this helps you when it comes time for you to do your injections. I want you to please share this video on all of your social media platforms, so that this video will help others that might have a little fear in doing the injections. This might even help some folks that have diabetes, that have to use these pens and do their injections with insulin. So if you'll share this, and be sure to subscribe, because we have videos coming out about once a week. Every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, you should see another video from Migraine International Patients Perspective. And we'd love to have you as subscribers. And if you'll tell people to come and see us. And if you want to join the conversation on Facebook, you'll find us at Migraine Buddy Group. That's where our group is. And as our group grows on YouTube, eventually our videos will be live, and we'll be able to take live questions. If you ask questions at the bottom of this video, we will come back and respond. During the live show, we'll actually be able to respond to the questions as you ask them. But we have to have our subscribership up to the level where YouTube allows us to do that. We're so new right now that we have to wait till we get to that level. So thank you for watching, and don't forget, Migraine International Patients Perspective. My name's Stephan Lyford. Please subscribe.